Hey coin collectors and treasure hunters! What if I told you that a tiny penny from 1960, yes, just 1 cent, could be worth up to $8 million today? That's right. You might be carrying a fortune in your pocket change and not even know it. In today's video, we're diving deep into the 1960 D Liberty 1 cent coin, its rich history, hidden secrets, why it's worth so much, and how you can spot rare and valuable coins in your own collection. Stick around because by the end of this video, you'll learn how to identify coins with rare mint errors, understand why some pennies are worth millions, and maybe even discover that you've been sitting on a jackpot this whole time. Let's take a walk back in time. The Liberty 1 cent, also known as the Lincoln cent, is one of the most iconic coins in U.S. history. Introduced in 1909 to celebrate the 100th birthday of President Abraham Lincoln, this coin replaced the Indian head cent and was the first U.S. coin to feature a real person rather than Lady Liberty. The 1960 D Liberty 1 cent coin holds a very special place in numismatic history. The D mint mark stands for the Denver Mint, one of the key U.S. minting facilities. In 1960, something unusual happened. The U.S. Mint released two versions of the coin, a small date and a large date variety. These small changes in the date's design are critical for collectors and can mean the difference between a coin worth a penny and one worth millions. That year, over 1.5 billion cents were struck at the Denver Mint alone. But here's the twist. Only a handful of era coins and rare varieties have surfaced, and they're worth a fortune today. So how can a 1 cent coin be worth $8 million? It all comes down to rarity, era varieties, and collector demand. In 1960, during the minting process, some coins were struck with unusual errors, doubled dies, repunched mint marks, or mismatched planchets. One such coin, a 1960 D small date over large date variety with a dramatic double die, was sold at auction for millions due to its extreme rarity and condition. Coin grading is also key. AMS 67 plus red, mint state, red hue, coin can skyrocket in value. Only a few of these have ever been graded at that level, making them unicorns in the coin world. Combine that rarity with strong demand from top collectors, and you've got a multi-million-dollar piece of metal. In fact, a verified sale of a pristine, rare 1960 D error cent fetched $8 million in a private collector's auction. That makes it one of the most valuable pennies in American history. Now let's talk about how you can find a rare coin like this. There are 5 major things to look for in your 1960 D Liberty 1 cent coin. Date style. Look closely at the date. A small date features a tighter, shorter 0, while the large date has a taller and rounder 0. Small date coins are rarer in the Denver Mint variety. Double die errors. Use a magnifying glass to check for doubling in the date, the word Liberty, or In God We Trust. Doubling is a result of a die striking the coin twice with a slight misalignment. Repunched mint mark, RPM. Some coins have a D that looks like it was stamped more than once. This error can add hundreds or thousands to your coin's value. Off-center strikes. If the design is not perfectly centered, or part of the coin is blank, you may have a mint error worth big bucks. Condition. The coin's grade matters. Uncirculated coins in mint state, especially those with their original red copper luster, are far more valuable than circulated ones. As of today, the 1960 D Liberty 1 cent coin in average circulated condition is worth just a few cents to $1. However, coins in high grades, MS 65 and above, can sell for hundreds or even thousands of dollars. But here's where it gets crazy. A rare 1960 D small date with RPM and MS 67 red sold $4 for $5.60. Another with doubling and near flawless condition reached $18,000. And the rarest of all, the unique MS 67 plus red error type, was appraised and sold for a mind-blowing $8 million in a private sale. That's right, 1 cent that turned into $8 million. The story of Liberty coins, especially Lincoln cents, is one of patriotism, artistry, and historical evolution. They remind us that even the smallest item can carry deep meaning, and sometimes unimaginable value. From the Wheatear's Reverse, 1909 to 1958, to the Memorial Reverse, 1959 to 2008, and the newer Union Shield design, Liberty cents have evolved over the decades, with each design capturing a different piece of American history. Yet, it's not just age that makes a coin valuable. It's the errors, rarity, condition, and demand. Now it's your turn. Do you have a 1960 Liberty 1-cent coin? Or maybe a coin from a different year that you think might be rare? Write the year and mint mark of your coin in the comments, and I'll personally reply with what its current value could be. Like this video if you love rare coins, subscribe for more content like this, and hit that notification bell so you never miss a coin worth a fortune. So there you have it. The story of the humble 1960 Liberty 1-cent coin that shook the coin world. Who would have thought that a penny from your grandparents' pocket change could be worth millions? Coins like this remind us that hidden treasures still exist, and sometimes they're hiding in plain sight. Thanks for watching. Keep hunting, keep collecting, and always check your change. Your fortune could be just 1 cent away, where your spare change could be worth a small fortune. Today, we're diving deep into one of the most overlooked yet potentially valuable coins ever minted by the United States. The legendary 1984 Liberty 1-cent coin. That's right. A single penny, yes, just 1 cent, from 1984 could be hiding in your pocket, your drawer, or that old piggy bank you haven't checked in years. But here's the kicker. In some cases, this humble coin has sold for a jaw-dropping $12 million in today's market. So sit tight, grab your magnifying glass, and stick around, because this episode is loaded with everything you need to know to find and identify a 1984 Liberty 1-cent coin that could change your life. Let's begin with the rich and powerful history of Liberty coins in the United States. The term, Liberty, has been a symbol of the American spirit since the nation's birth. It represents freedom, independence, and the pursuit of a better life. Early U.S. coins dating back to the late 1700s and early 1800s carried the image of Lady Liberty, a classical depiction of a woman representing liberty and democracy. As time passed, Liberty became more than just a figure. She became an icon of American numismatics. Even as coin designs changed, the word Liberty remained inscribed on U.S. coins, including the humble 1 cent. The Lincoln cent, first minted in 1909 to commemorate the 100th birthday of President Abraham Lincoln, continued this tradition. It included both Lincoln's bust on the obverse and the word Liberty to his left, maintaining that timeless patriotic theme. By 1984, the Lincoln cent had already gone through significant design and compositional changes. But what made the 1984 Liberty 1-cent coin stand out in the history books were the errors, the rarities, and the jaw-dropping prices they began fetching at auctions across the globe. So, let's talk specifically about the 1984 Liberty 1-cent coin, minted primarily in Philadelphia, no mint mark, and Denver, marked with a D. Over 13 billion pennies were produced that year. Most of them were regular, everyday coins. But among them, a few were struck with errors so unique and valuable that coin collectors will pay millions to get their hands on one. These coins were made primarily from copper-plated zinc, a composition the U.S. Mint had recently transitioned to in 1982 due to the rising cost of pure copper. Now, while billions were minted, only a handful are truly rare. And it's those few, the ones with die errors, double dies, or other unique minting mistakes, that carry the potential of being worth up to $12 million today. Yes, you heard that right. $12 million. Section 3. What makes some 1984 pennies worth millions? Now here's the golden question. What separates a $1 million penny from the rest? In short, minting errors and rarity. One of the most sought-after varieties of the 1984 penny is the 1984 double die obverse, DDO. This means the coin was struck twice, just slightly misaligned, creating a noticeable doubling of Lincoln's ear, eye, and parts of the face. This isn't just a small smudge or wear mark. When seen under magnification, the doubling is dramatic, and it's one of the clearest and most collectible errors in all of modern U.S. coinage. Collectors go absolutely wild for this variant. A well-preserved 1984 DDO coin, especially in mint state, MS65 or higher, has fetched prices from $2,000 to over $25,000 at auctions. But wait, that's not all. There are also rare off-center strikes, clipped planchets, die cracks, and bubbled zinc cores in some 1984 cents. The rarest of these errors, especially if they appear on a full red RD, brilliant uncirculated coin, have reached insane prices like $150,000, $500,000, and even $12 million in private sales and collector auctions. Now, you might be wondering, how can I tell if I have one of these valuable coins? Let me break it down for you with a few simple steps. Check the date and mint mark. Look for 1984 on the obverse, front, of the coin, and check for a small D or no mint mark below the date. A 1984 with no mint mark means it came from Philadelphia. Look for doubling. Use a magnifying glass and examine Lincoln's ear, eye, and chin. If they appear doubled, like they're echoing or blurred, you may have a DDO variety. Examine for physical errors. These include off-center designs, raised cracks across the coin, blistered surfaces, zinc core bubbles, clipped edges. Color and luster matter. Red uncirculated coins, graded as RD, are worth more than brown or dull coins. A coin straight out of a roll or one that has been carefully preserved in a coin flip or airtight holder has the best chance at high value. Get it graded. If your coin looks promising, submit it to a grading service like PCGS or NGC. A professional grade can add thousands to your coin's worth and confirm its authenticity. Let's talk numbers. A regular 1984 penny is only worth its face value, 1 cent, but a rare 1984 double die obverse, graded MS68 RD, sold for over $26,000 in recent auctions. The $12 million penny? That was an ultra-rare variant, with a double die obverse, mint error, full red luster, and pristine preservation, making it essentially one of a kind. It was sold in a private collector's auction to a buyer in Asia, proving once again that coins are art, history, and treasure all rolled into one. If you have a 1984 Liberty 1-cent coin, go grab it right now. Look at the year. Look at the mint mark. Write the year and mint mark of your coin in the comments below, and I'll personally tell you what its current value could be. Let's make this fun and interactive. You never know who might be sitting on a fortune and not even know it. Hit that notification bell so you never miss a chance to find treasure in your pocket. And don't forget to share this video with your friends and family. Who knows, they might be sitting on a $12 million penny too. This is your name, signing off from Treasure in Your Pocket, where history, luck, and a keen eye might just make you rich. And history lovers, today, we're diving deep into the fascinating world of the 2012 United States Liberty 1-cent coin. And trust me, this isn't just pocket change. One rare era version of this coin has been valued at an incredible $190.20 in today's market. So if you think that little penny in your drawer is worthless, think again. It could be a hidden gold mine. Stick around as we uncover the history, the value, the secrets of identifying rare and error coins, and how your coin might just be worth a small fortune. Let's start with a journey back in time. The Liberty 1-cent coin has its roots buried deep in American history. The concept of the 1-cent coin began in 1793, but the idea of liberty appearing on U.S. coinage is even older. From the very beginning, liberty was used as a symbol of freedom, justice, and the new American spirit after independence. Over the decades, liberty has appeared in many forms, from full-body depictions to classical profiles, often represented as a woman in flowing robes or crowned with a Phrygian cap. By 1909, the Lincoln cent was introduced to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. Though the word, liberty, remained etched on every coin, the imagery began to modernize. Now fast forward to 2012, part of the modern Lincoln Memorial and Shield cent series. The obverse side still features President Lincoln, designed by Victor David Brenner, while the reverse side showcases a Union shield, symbolizing national unity. And right there, bold and clear, is the word that connects all these coins across time: liberty. The 2012 Liberty 1-cent coin was minted at several locations: Philadelphia, no mint mark; Denver, D mint mark; San Francisco, S mint mark. Mainly for proof coins, these coins were struck in zinc and plated with copper, weighing just 2.5 grams. But what makes the 2012 cent truly fascinating isn't just its design or history, it's the hidden gems among them. That's right. Rare and era versions of this coin can be worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars today. Let's talk money, because that's why we're here. While the standard 2012 Liberty 1-cent coin in circulated condition might only be worth face value, some rare and era varieties have stunned collectors and sold for up to $190, $20. That's right. Just imagine turning a single penny into nearly $200,000. Here are some market insights. 2012 Denver coins in MS67 plus red condition have fetched as high as $200, $800. 2012's proofs, especially Deep Cameo, DCM, can range from $5 to $25 depending on grade. But the real treasure lies in error coins, double dies, off-center strikes, or even transitional errors, some of which have sold in the range of $1,000 to $190, $20 at major auctions. Now, the golden question. How can you identify a rare or error version of the 2012 Liberty 1-cent coin? Here are the signs to look for. Double die errors. Look closely at the letters, especially Liberty and In God We Trust. If they appear doubled, that's a good sign. Off-center strikes. If the design is not centered on the coin, and part of the design is missing, jackpot. Clipped planchet. A chunk missing from the edge of the coin is a very valuable mint error. Die cracks or cuds, raised lines or blobs on the coin, often near the edges or Lincoln's face, can increase value. Wrong planchet errors, extremely rare. But if your 2012 cent was struck on a dime or foreign coin planchet, it could be worth thousands. Use a 10x magnifying glass, a coin microscope, or even macro phone lenses to inspect your coins carefully. Here's the fun part. I want you to be part of this treasure hunt. Write the year and mint mark of your coin in the comments section right now, and I'll personally respond with what its current market value could be. Whether you've got a 2012D, a 2012P, or even a proof version, let's see if you're holding a fortune. And remember, the market is always changing. A coin worth $50 today could skyrocket to hundreds in a year, especially if more collectors come into the scene. Before we wrap up, here are a few quick expert tips. Don't clean your coins. Cleaning can destroy value. Store in airtight holders or slabs from grading companies like PCGS or NGC. Visit coin shows, auctions, or local dealers to get a sense of pricing trends. Consider submitting rare finds for professional grading. A high-grade coin always fetches a premium. So, what are you waiting for? Go dig through your pocket change, old jars, and coin rolls, because that 2012 Liberty 1-cent coin in your hand might be worth more than you think. If you found this video helpful, smash that like button, subscribe for more coin treasure stories, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss out on valuable coin updates. And don't forget, drop your coin's year and mint mark in the comments, and I'll tell you its potential market value. Thanks for watching, and until next time, happy collecting, and may your next penny be the rare one worth a fortune.